Okay, listen, pay attention. You see, on the 27th of May, 1967, General Yakubu Gowon created 12 states out of the old eastern region. Pay attention. You'll learn a lot from this video. Are you excited that they want to create Orlu State? This is what you don't know. Listen, that a child is not tall enough to see beyond the wall of his father's compound does not mean there are no other compound beside his father's compound. The child is simply not yet tall enough to see the compound beside his father's compound. Not that there's no other compound beside his father's compound. You see, on the 27th of May, 1967, General Yakubu Gowon created 12 states out of the old eastern region. Why did he do that? Because a particular set of people needed to be landlocked for their power and influence to be reduced. If you want to know that in details, I recommend There Was a Country by Chinua Achebe. I will give you the book free of charge for you to read and get wisdomized. But that is not the story today. That is just a lead. Let's go to the story of today. Now, Orlu State is to be created in the southeastern part to give the southeasterners 6 states and no longer 5. They are excited, but this is what they don't know. Pay attention. Orlu State will be created from 2 already existing states, Anambra State and Imo State. Now, this is what they don't know. These 2 states happens to be the 2nd and the 3rd most smallest state in the country after Lagos State. Lagos State is the smallest state in the country in terms of land mass. She has 3,577 kilometers square, whereas Anambra State has 4,844 kilometers square. Imo State has 5,530 kilometers square. Now, they want to create a state from 2 states that happens to be the 2nd and the 3rd most smallest state in the country in terms of land mass. Now, the state you are going to create, how is it going to look like? A football pitch kind of state. Are you creating a state for the so-called reason for creating a state or what? Why are you creating a state? Listen, if they want to give you 6 states out of 5, this is what they should do. They should create Anioma State. Yes, if they actually want to go back to regional government, they should create Anioma State and push them to where they belong. Because those people are your brothers across the Niger River. Of course, you know that. So why creating a state out of a state that is already existing? This is simply the colonial master pattern of divide and rule. It is unacceptable. Now pay attention in case you think that what I'm saying is alien. It is not alien. It has happened like yesterday in historical terms. You see, before Yakubu Gowon created those states, the states that were created were all together. But when these states were created, the people that were carved out of their brothers started behaving independently and start saying these people are not our brothers. Because the creation of states does not only happen in the geographical location, it happens in the minds of men. People will deny people, brothers will deny brothers, families will deny families. It happens like that. The South-South region was created in 1999. Today, when you tell someone in the South-South region that he was a brother with someone in the Southeastern region, he said, God forbid, I'm a South-Southerner. Something that's barely 28 years has now determined people's origin. Brothers are denying brothers. Families are dividing families. They're denying families. And that is why I told you a few months ago that there is no such thing as state. The state is a political creation. A political totalitarian integrity that tends to separate families from families and brothers from brothers. And that's why Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie said in her book, Half of a Yoruba Son, I am a Nigerian because the British created Nigeria and gave me that identity. I am a black person because the white constructed black to be as different as possible from his white. But I am Igbo before the white man came. So you don't allow a state to determine your origin. It is preposterous and outlandish for you to let that to happen. It is you denying your ancestry, and it is abomination to Fiakwa that you would do that. To Fiakwa, you can't do that to yourself. You can't. Listen, let me tell you, if Orlu State is being created tomorrow in history, you will tell someone from that state that he was once a brother with someone from Anambra or Imo. They will deny because a state has been created for them. Let them create Anioma State. Let them create it. That is what it should be. And bring it back to you and make it cease if they actually want to do that for you. And if you're waiting for your elected political representative in the House of Rep to come out and speak for you, they will not speak for you. You know why? Because the creation of Orlu State is for their own good. Because if Orlu State is being created, the political elites who are in that axis will be the one to mount the leadership. They will be the governors. They will be the House of Reps. So they want that state to be created because they will now become the bosses of those states and they will rule over you. Divide and rule. That's the colonialism mindset. That is what Kwame Nkrumah fought against. That is what David Kennedy, David Kaunda fought against. That is what Thomas Sankara fought against. That is what Emperor Haile Selassie fought against. You cannot accept that. It is unacceptable that you allow yourself to be dividing yourself within yourself. How can you be sharing landmass that is very small within themselves? Whereas you know the right thing to do. Create Anioma State. Give it to them. It is their brothers. You know it. You know it and not dividing and ruling them. Listen, pay attention. You see, that is one thing about the Europeans that you need to learn. Europeans, they recognize themselves. You see, it was on the 3rd of October, 1949, that Germany was divided into two. The East and the Western Germany. The Western Germany became a capitalist state. They were in alliance with the United States of America. And they were in alliance with France. They became a capitalist state. But the Eastern Germany became a communist state. They became in alliance with Soviet Union. And they were like that for a long time. But because they are Europeans and they know the need for brothers to work together, to be in unity, they work towards uniting again. They knew that these people that we are in alliance with, they are not our brothers. One day they will leave us. So what did they do? They came together. The war that divided Germany was broken down. Germany united on the 7th of October, 1990. Germany became one. But you are dividing yourself. You are creating more states out of already small states. What do you call that? It is shibboleth and preposterous. It cannot be accepted. State is a political creation. Do not allow it to determine where you are from. Because now we are telling people from Cross River, from the other side of the Niger, we are your brothers. The people in the southeasterners are your brothers. They say no, they're not their brothers. Why? Because they believe they have a state of their own. You see, and today, later on that happened. Akwa Ibom was created from Cross River. Today, you tell someone from Akwa Ibom that you were once a brother with someone from Cross River. You say, no, I am not a brother to them. And as this thing is happening locally, that is how it's happening internationally. Because Africa was divided and boundaries were given. Today, a Ghanaian do not want to see a Nigerian. A Nigerian says Ghana must go. South African says xenophobia. These are divide and rule policy brought by the colonial masters, and our political elites have adopted it, that they're using it on you. Do not let that happen. Do not let that happen. Hold your brothers together. If they want to create, they should create and bring. They shouldn't create within. Apologies to my non-Nigerian followers, okay? And even if you're an African, this is also related to you. So, because today, someone from Congo, Brazzaville denies someone from the Democratic Republic of Congo, Sudan and South Sudan. Okay? So apologies, but I know it is relatable for you to know this is happening around. They are dividing you and they are ruling you instead of doing the right thing. Go and push for the creation of Anioma State instead of Orlu State. Wisdom is the principal thing. Use your head. Use your head before you be in the water and soap will enter your eyes. I remain the modern day town crier, and I dare to speak in a time when people have lost their voice. And even the leaves bear me witness that I spoke my mind in a time like this. Of course, you know you can always request for books from me. All you need to do is to go to my bio, alright? You see a WhatsApp contact there. WhatsApp it and tell it you need a book, and book will be made available to you in less than 24 hours. Alright, the books are for free. These books are given to you by I and my friend J Magnify Online Library. Alright, the essence is to get young Africans into reading. And so, because of this video, I'll be giving you There Was a Country by Chinua Achebe, free of charge. Okay, ask for the book and it will be given to you. Of course, the link in my bio is my YouTube channel. I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, okay? Subscribe. I want you there. Alright, now I want you to click on the like button on this video, like this video, share this video till it gets to everybody. Don't think that this video is only meant for Southeasterners. It is meant for everyone in Africa. Because if they succeed in Rome, they will come to England. And if they succeed here, they will come there. Alright, be careful. Be careful of what you allow. Be careful of what you allow. Don't allow political desperados and political innuendos to use you for what is wrong. I love you, Africa, and I care about you. For Wisdom Africa, wisdom is a principal thing.